These are our racers. That one guy, aka Tog, aka Tog27, versus Arcbliss, aka the guy from Streamers.
These two have a win rate of 60% or higher, which puts them in the upper echelon. They're very talented, very skilled. We got a really good match. We've got a 9th place finish as the best for Arcbliss. I think has achieved that feat twice at least. It's sort of a running joke that one of these days Arcbliss is going to make top 8, but they haven't quite yet. That one guy getting 25th just last tournament. I mean, either of these players is capable of getting their first top 8 any year now. Four ninths. Dang.
Oh, dang. Sounds cool.
It's Hollow Knight versus Streamers.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of wild to me. That one, guys, this is only their 3rd mystery tournament.
It's been pretty active, that's why you think.
Yeah.
He's been around longer than that.
One of the people who's joining other people's races and stuff does that quite a lot. Usually does pretty well.
Yeah.
Definitely did a lot better in that mini pug game. Now, Arcbliss and the Whitley are real life brothers, and they both come out and race mystery games, and they rib each other a little bit. So the Whitley was racing, and then as RaceBot was counting down, Arcbliss said, "If you lose, you're out of the family." And so now it's Arcbliss's turn to enter the arena. We'll see if the Whitley is lurking anywhere, as he feels any particular way about this.
At least whoever loses won't be out of the tournament. This is a front 2 match, so we're gonna see one win by each. The one guy winning against Jal in one screen run 1 and 2, a dominating performance.
Yeah, just had a handle on the jump. It's all about the jump arc in that game, timing it correctly, and the sight reading that was going on from that one guy. Like you start running immediately when you load up the level. And so you have to react immediately to whatever is going on in the level. And it would be pretty common to watch someone sort of do a lap back and forth or die once or whatever. But that one guy consistently was just really incredible to watch in that match.
Yeah. Arcbliss winning against Lost for Words in Dangerous Guy, which I didn't see.
Yeah, we've had to look at these words on screen a couple times.
Yeah,
Dangerous
I was
guy.
hoping you would know.
Nope, I don't remember. I just remember that we've said dangerous guy before.
Yeah, just like the game with the U and the R. The Yuru or something.
Yuru.
Oh, Valhalla. That's a good game.
I listened to this soundtrack a lot.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that. And then when it came on in VGM quiz, you knew it.
I don't know what game it is. I can sing
Yeah,
the
but-
whole song, and I don't know what game it is. And then even when I remember what the game it is, I don't know how to spell it.
It's
VA-11
weird.
space HAL.
Yeah, then like the
hyphen A.
first set of L's are ones, and the second set aren't, and then the A isn't a 4 like you would maybe expect.
Yep.
Alright, do you want to know what game it is? I mean, you know what game it is. Chat, do you want to know what game is it? Of course you do. It's John Wick!
That's Keanu Reeves.
It
He's
is
just
Keanu
there on the
Reeves.
screen. Someone just put him on there. This is an NES sort of the Paceman used a pretty good word for it, a tribute game to John Wick. It's very short, it's very fast, it's very hard.
Oh, so this is actually homebrew? This is for NES?
NES styled. I think it's not actually NES.
Okay. So it does say submitted by Empty Flashback, so I guess this was played.
It was submitted. I don't know if it was played.
Oh, maybe Flashback in kind of a way like we didn't play it, but it wasn't really submitted this journey.
Yeah.
Also, Arcbliss has that chroma key crap in the background that we've seen in the past.
Oh yeah.
I should ask for clean audio, question mark. Or we could just try, let's see. Apparently the menu music is good, so I want to hear that.
So this is like a jump and shoot game. Down ducks. While ducking, you can press the shoot button to like pop out of cover, stand up and shoot.
I'm just jamming. A little repetitive, but other than that, it's good.
The pace button has nothing else to offer really, except for one particular note for a later level, I'll point out, which was I raced this with Jorf when we were testing, and basically I won because I made an assumption about something that was going on.
Nice.
That he didn't.
Well, I mean,
And that was it.
that's
That was
like the
race, so,
that's the intuition we sometimes talk about. You got it.
yeah. But rather than have the race be entirely hinged on potentially that one intuition, we've made it clear in the pace bin.
And here we go. Ciao.
Pace bin says normal is like really, really hard, so I would love to know exactly how hard. But you'll see on easy just how hard it is. You can imagine. You've got health in the top left. It's already half gone, and they've just started the stage.
It reminds me of those RoboCop games, except we move too fast.
You move so fast in this game. Shoot that helicopter with your handgun.
I mean,
You're John Wick.
yeah, true, right? Like if there's one thing I would expect John Wick to do in this situation is shoot the helicopter with his handgun.
Boom. That helicopter is dead.
That one guy with the
John
all
Wick.
elite.
Jumping on this platform. This guy runs off and dies immediately. John Wick. This diagonal shooting guy is incredible. Oh, but you're not even supposed to fight him. You drop down instead and shoot this wall down. Smash this sentry turret just shooting arbitrarily diagonally inside this building. John Wick.
Radical.
Get run over by a car.
John
Wick. I love this game. The guy who falls off the building is so good. That one guy knows to shoot this thing. Arcbliss doesn't. Get shot multiple times by the same sentry gun over and over. John Wick. That one guy run over by a car. All right, we gotta kill all the guys
Kirby
section. Yeah.
Oh, you kind of want to be on the bottom, I feel like.
Oh, I want to see Kirby eat John Wick and then get a little tie and glasses and beard and a handgun.
Yeah, he's got a handgun in his hand.
And then Kirby waddles up to a little Waddle Doo enemy and then turns the pistol sideways and executes him.
Shoot the helicopter while the car runs you over. John Wick.
Helicopter just driving down into your hitbox, into the floor, John Wick.
Oh yeah, I saw this was a Canada fight. Unfortunately, Canada is kicking out Canada out of the winner's bracket.
The helicopter is dead, shot to death with a pistol,
Oh!
dead immediately afterwards. No checkpoint, John Wick.
I wonder if there is a checkpoint but just didn't reach it, because that one guy barely left the screen.
Yeah, it was still kind of scrolling to get into position. Arcbliss having a lot of trouble. This is a hard game. This is on easy mode.
Damage
But this
racing
is
a helicopter. John Wick.
Hard game. Guy with a sword running you down from behind hits you in the back, John Wick.
Imagine trying to damage race a helicopter in real life. That's not gonna work.
Ping, pang, ping, ping.
Oh my god, this thing keeps coming back! I mean, I guess it's a different helicopter.
Perfectly spacing out the shot. Shot in the head, loading screen, John Wick. Arcbliss now into the shooting section with this helicopter down to half health. Gets run over by a car! John Wick!
It appears all of a sudden there's a car just
I
racing
don't remember
across
the
the
car
screen.
even. That one guy was just on top of the platform, so the car didn't matter. Where are we? We're on like a construction building. Where is this car coming from?
The first I watched the first movie and it kind of ends on a like shipyard. Looks a little like it.
How many cars drove through the scenes?
Actually, surprisingly many. Like half the scene takes place in cars. Whoa!
Oh, that one guy jumping off of the flamethrower in the foreground. John Wick.
Oh no! When you kill
That
this guy,
platform just collapses beneath you and you have no way to progress. John Wick.
you don't want to destroy this thing, otherwise you have a way harder jump to make.
I don't think it's even possible to make that jump. Into the door, that's a checkpoint. Full health refill immediately loses half of it, John Wick. Some kind of green sticky ball on the floor. You're dead, John Wick.
Oh, Arcbliss ran into the trap of shooting the platform.
I mean, of course. Like, it. Why would you not shoot
Well,
the red
yeah, it's all you
explosive
can do. You can shoot things.
thing? You shoot once to kill the guy, once and only once. Otherwise, you're soft locked, John Wick.
This game. Wait, beat 1-5? We're pretty
Yes.
far in.
It's a short game.
John Wick.
It's hard but brutal and fast.
Oh, that one guy knows the code. The guy on the right. guy
Camping
on
in
the
the
left.
corner as a parade of idiots run to the left, John Wick.
Oh no, it's the green thing. It's the, you know, this green thing is like that slime thing that you can throw around.
This turn,
Oh my God.
Turn in the corner going absolutely wild, John Wick. Spikes in the corner, just arbitrarily sticking out of the wall, John Wick.
Oh no!
Why are these spikes here?
Okay, making
Oh.
it past.
Expert movement. Arcbliss is trailing and is surprisingly running out of game. This was marked for maybe.
Oh my
this is,
God.
like too short.
Dropping the
Collapsed
ceiling on your
ceiling.
head. John Wick.
John Wick. We had this marked for like maybe this will be part of a best of 3 in
Yeah.
top 8 because it's kind of short. It wouldn't be so short if these players weren't so damn good at this game.
But that one guy knows that, oh, I gotta destroy this thing, but I need the platform to cover me, and there's this guy shooting an infinite amount of rockets. So I gotta be careful.
What is this thing on the wall? Is that a landmine? Surprise, it's a turret camping out on the other side of the wall, John Wick. Arcbliss is through the waiting section.
One checkpoint behind.
Why are these spikes here? It's so annoying.
What do you mean? That's
It's so annoying.
Isn't that just like a trigger for the door?
Is it?
I think so. I think that one guy shot it, and then the door opened, and the turret even stops firing. Oh, it's a button.
It's a button. You gotta jump into it. Those aren't spikes. Okay. That one guy is on just the section after the one Arcbliss is on. Been stuck here a while. This helicopter is really hard to get past, and it does a lot of damage.
Can you not
5
shoot-
damage per shot from the camping helicopter at the top of the building, John Wick.
Can you not just like shoot over the cover thing? I mean, I don't see just confronting this helicopter being a good idea.
It did not work.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
just
it
shoot
is.
here. That's what I thought. But then
Just
he
shoot
didn't do
over
it.
the top.
And then I was like, oh, I guess you can't, because why else wouldn't you try it?
Only John Wick could outcamp a helicopter.
Oh my god, we're in that section in Half-Life Alyx. Oh my god!
Oh no, the entire world has exploded, but there's safety below, filled with guns. John Wick.
Oh, but I think the door is permanently closed, and there was like a little unsoft lock down there. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, prematurely detonating the area.
This button gets
No.
depressed, and that makes the door close, and then there's this
Oh,
like be able to still kill yourself.
Burn
section
to
down
death
there.
in a hole, John Wick.
You gotta kill these guys fast and kind of body block their bullets.
You can aim diagonally upwards as well to snipe this guy on the ledge.
Well, you gotta be careful that, yeah, I guess you have to, because otherwise the guy's gonna shoot!
There it is. There's the diagonal, picking him off,
Oh,
nice
no.
and easy. Uh-oh, look out! Tiny green ball delayed explosion
Oh! Three
sets off
shots.
the scaffolding, falling into a pit. John Wick.
Shooting 3 times for an enemy that takes 2 shots. Oh, just
Arcbliss finding the optimal strategy to remove the helicopter. We got a tied race.
nice. The one guy has a little bit more experience with this section. Knows not to anger the people with guns.
Tiny green ball threatening to destroy everything. Falling into a pit. Loading screen, John Wick.
Was it even loading?
It loads for like a split second. I think they just did the artwork and we're like, we need to put this in somewhere.
Green thing.
2 shots to kill. Green ball on the floor. That one guy dead in the explosion, John Wick. Arcbliss shooting to the right instead of to the left. Doesn't understand what's going on yet. Now I think has the full picture. That one, that one
is
guy.
Running. Is running.
2 shots, very precise. Double tap,
dangerous.
1-2.
Oh yeah, it's like the movie. Oh no, why did you shoot?
And then triggers the
Why
explosion.
did you shoot?
I don't know.
But yeah, double tap, that's what he does in the movie, right?
That was the reference, yeah. I should have shouted John Wick afterwards so that everyone would know. So I'm starting to think that phrase has maybe lost all meaning. 1 extra shot fired into the red stuff. That's another death in a fiery hole. John Wick.
But this last guy, he doesn't seem all that threatening. I feel like you can just shoot 3 times now to the right. Or once.
There it is. Precision kill on the one little guy. We're on to 1-4.
Oh my god, it's everything at once!
Gunned down in a hailfire of bullets, John Wick. But you got cover.
Oh.
From the helicopter, but not from the other guys.
Yeah, those snipers, they know better than to shoot the platform they're standing on.
The knockback from the bullets is just perfectly timed to allow you to walk forwards and get hit by the next one.
Arcbliss also cleared the red section. The Half-Life Alyx explosion tunnels section. Oh, gotta go
Good use of
fast.
diagonal shots. Flamethrower guy.
Oh. One guy
Gone down
almost
on
made
the
it.
steps.
Here comes Arcbliss also. Oh. Wait, he killed the helicopter. That's smart.
Dodging the flames.
Oh my god, cars!
Look out for the cars! They're
Destruction
suiciding into a
derby.
pit! John Wick!
It's like Destruction Derby over here.
Kamikaze car drivers seeking the blood of John Wick.
John Wick.
Dangerous little ball in the corner kills the enemy. Arcbliss jumps over John Wick.
It's a lead change. There's a helicopter. Wait, where did the helicopter go? There it is!
Oh, John.
Whoa!
So this is the section. This helicopter cannot be killed.
So
All of the other helicopters we've been killing.
you do like a Bowser 3 SMB3 dig.
Yeah, I guess so. Handgun your way through an entire building, John Wick. It's not, it's the
When you
rockets that are
respawn,
mostly
you can
gonna be-
see that there's like a little space at the bottom. Oh, you can just jump through that part, but I think that's the wrong thing, right?
Yeah, I don't think. Well, probably.
I mean, probably you played this.
I played it like literally 3 years ago. That one guy jumping over the rockets. That's not a solid wall. Neither is the floor.
Maybe you
Moving
can like,
platform over the car, executing Arcbliss moving down to 1 health. Can he clutch this out? Going into the door. 1-5, full health refill.
1-5.
John Wick.
Oh, this is that section in Half-Life episode 1.
It's that section from John Wick.
Oh yeah, it is.
That one guy had the lead, been really stymied by some of these helicopter shenanigans. Is fighting off the helicopter.
Oh, it's not looking good for John Wick.
The pace been... Do not bother, it's invincible. Move on to the right and kill enemies for a bit, and a moving platform will show up
Oh.
to allow you to continue on the right. Yeah, it's just, you wait. And or kill a certain number of enemies. Oh my god, the alternating gunfire. Coordination between a helicopter and a man on the ground. John Wick. This man
Arcbliss
is
is
yellow,
fighting a
and that
bus.
means his guns are stronger than anyone else's.
Oh my god, he's dropping gummy bears all over the place.
Gummy bears of doom.
He's dead.
John Wick. There's his dog.
Wait, what?
He
Oh.
did it all for the puppy dog, John Wick.
I like the
Touch
dog.
the dog. Pet the dog. Thank you for playing, John Wick.
Wait, the goal isn't beat 1-5, it's beat the game.
Yeah, sort of.
I mean, like, we wouldn't usually say, oh, beat 8-4.
Well done to Arcbliss. Around, like, a late 14 minutes, I think, was exactly my time, too, so...
Oh, this wall sucks.
Yeah, this was almost just, like, good luck.
There we go. Oh, don't die now! No! Oh, there's a checkpoint. Be free to die. Wow, all of those rockets hit the platforms. Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can I hear you?
We can hear you.
Oh, good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've been doing a silly voice the whole match.
Makes sense.
The repercussions have caught up with me a little bit.
Sounds like it.
I really liked this game. I can't explain to you the fast, frenetic silliness of it all. Had me laughing the whole time.
The fact that it's infinite lives makes it playable. Any other circumstance, and I probably would have cried myself to sleep tonight.
It's ridiculous. You're like on the first screen and there's 5 guys shooting bullets and they just
Yeah.
the knockback just perfectly ping-pongs you around.
Yeah. I now understand the plot of the movie perfectly.
Mm-hmm. So I literally had trouble making jumps at certain points because I was laughing. when the cars just started driving into the pit while you're waiting.
Oh yeah.
Seems like maybe with a mystery tournament match on the line, you were a little more focused.
A little bit. Yeah, no, this game was fun. It was it seemed like the enemies having different attacks made it a little random in spots for what I would have liked.
You think? Like what?
Well, just so, like, one part where there was, like, 4 guys on screen, but 2 of them lobbed grenades at me while 2 of them pinned me in the grenades, alternating fire.
You're right. The guys can choose to grenade or shoot. So just certain combinations were a problem.
For the most part, it was a non-issue, but yes. It pinned me down pretty aggressively one time.
We're joined now by that one guy as well. Hello.
I am so confused.
Oh, I've never had more clarity in my life.
You haven't seen John Wick?
No?
Oh, I had the advantage.
It's just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't have time to watch all of John Wick, I might recommend the Nerf John Wick YouTube videos where they recreate action scenes from John Wick using only Nerf weapons.
I like the fast respawns. That was cool.
Yes, necessary
I-
for a good experience, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Several screens stumped me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I was stumped for a while on the shoot the block above them to drop it on them at like the start of stage 2.
Yeah, you had the early lead because of that, that one guy, but it was...
Kind of figured. And then, I don't know, stage 3, the second half, through to 5, all of them just killed me way too many times, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
as it went, I
game.
started trying to play significantly more cautious. And,
I would assume after, like, the opening 5 seconds, have a barrage of gunfire, bring your health from full to 0. Probably something in your head tells you, like, not even?
It was right about the time I jumped into a turret 3 times that I was like, I guess I should play this game the way it wants me to play it. I kept trying to just sneak past barrages. Worked a couple times. That's all
One
I can
thing that
ask for.
really hurt was the helicopter, where you've got the perfect cover, standing behind the brick wall and
Yes.
just shooting over it.
Yes, I was not able to figure that screen out. I did it like 3 or 4 times, and I had to do the like break the things, like 3 or 4 times on every layer.
That was a rough checkpoint to...
Because
mess up
previously,
at
when
the
you
end of
had a
it.
block in front of you, you weren't able to shoot over it. You shot into the block. You had to jump a little bit. So
Yeah,
it
they were
broke that the
different
one
height
time. I didn't
blocks.
realize.
They
I
had an
noticed,
idea
yeah.
that they wanted you to do, and so they sculpted the terrain perfectly for it, without any kind of really visual cue.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
the block doesn't have a different top to it or anything.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I tried to gun it past like everything once, and every time it didn't work, basically. I made it past one helicopter section, I think. The rest I had to stop and realize that it gave me cover from the helicopter for a reason.
Right. But not from the guys who are standing on top of the cover.
No.
They can lean down and shoot through it.
Yeah.
It just seemed like one of those games where you gotta... Everything's like a mile a minute. Like, it's just a
Yeah.
bunch of snap decisions, and... I don't know. It's cool. It's hard. It's a hard game.
Enemies having much better movement control than me, it seems, didn't help. This enemy runs up to a corner and starts shooting up at you. If you jump over him, he turns around and starts shooting before you make it to the ground.
Now, how many
But,
times did the area with all the explosives that you had not to blow up? How long did that take you?
Like 7 or 8 tries.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, one time I blew it up myself and just jumped in the pit right away. But I tried to go through it and screwed it up a handful of times.
There was
yeah.
there was like some lessons of like, have you been paying attention to how many hits it takes to kill this guy? Because
Yeah,
you need to shoot exactly twice or you're in trouble.
Shot 3 times the first time on the top guy, blew it up, killed myself. It was a fun game though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought the last boss dude was gonna be harder than he was, but he did less damage than like most of the enemies.
Less damage than a car.
Less damage than a car. That is true.
Right around, I think it's the first level, you're on a moving platform, and a pink guy runs at you and falls off the cliff and like fires one shot as he falls.
Oh, that was the start of 1-2.
Yeah, and right around then I was like, this is gonna be a fun time.
Yeah. Oh, except the 2 times he landed on the platform with me and proceeded to knock me off it. He didn't fall straight down every time. They really made sure this was an NES game for not being an NES game.
it never feels good to lose, but you're not out of it yet. This was a winner's bracket match, so you're still going to be able to tough it out. That one guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't.
So
So I was just gonna say, don't. It feels bad to go out, especially in like a 17-minute game.
Yeah, yeah.
At least it wasn't losers bracket.
Yeah, and well, in your defense, you both played really well. Like, I suspect if we didn't have two really strong racers, like, this could have gone much, much longer. But you're right, it did end up. It was on the shorter end. It was a sprint for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much to both of you for coming out and giving us a show with John Wick, and best of luck in your next matches.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. You too. Win it for me.
Oh, I will. I don't care if everyone thinks that neither of us would have made it past Triscorp. One of us is doing it.
I think one prediction had like one of us. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, Salmon Buffalo, which I'm not saying it was rigged because he was the mod who pulled the game, but Salmon Buffalo may have had me in his prediction making it to finals. But he's,
Oh, all right.
he's on the payroll. It's fine.
Good game.
All right.
And with that, we're left with a short break. Or is it?
A
So the
medium,
match that's coming up.
a medium length break.
1 hour and 18 minutes before the next match, and I'm seeing some discussion in the Twitch chat. It seems like
ID's here within like 15 seconds. We can switch
Yeah.
to him, otherwise I will sleep.
so. We'll see if he after stream delay, he finds out and he jumps into the voice call, and now here he is.
I'm here within 15 seconds.
Yeah, good.
Very well done. So here's what's
Thank
going to
you.
happen. The stream's going to go down very briefly while we click this thing. You're probably going to get an ad or something when we come back up, yada yada. But we'll be back. We'll do a vodcast with Internet Dirigible as restreamer, and I suppose joining on commentary as well. And then we'll get this match in 1 hour and 18 minutes. So that's the plan. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Maurice, for everything you do.
Of course, that's what everyone says.
And thank you so much to our racers for coming out and racing. We'll be right back.